Let me tell you the importance of waking up at 4 a.m. every day and how it can change your life. We all have ambitions and goals in our life, and some of those ambitions can be simple, some of them can be really big. Maybe you want to clear your entrance examination, maybe you want to learn something, maybe you're looking for a job, maybe you want to work on your project, maybe you want to become an entrepreneur. So we all want to do a lot of things in our life, and that is not really something uncommon. That is true for every human being. And these goals and ambitions are something that drive us, that actually help us in living our life maybe happily or maybe with some passion. And you need to understand that you cannot really have a life without any goals and ambitions. It can be a small goal or a small ambition or maybe a big one. Now, when we talk about these goals and ambitions, most of us, I would say, majority of us know what we need to do to achieve those goals. For example, if you want to study for your exams, you know that you can achieve your goal of securing good marks by studying. So there is uh, no confusion here. That is something very clear. If you want to probably prepare for an interview, again, you need to spend some time maybe increasing your knowledge or maybe adding some skill set to your existing competencies. Maybe you want to start a company or maybe you have an idea that you want to implement, especially if you are into IT. Maybe you want to develop some product and you want to launch it, but you are still not able to do it despite knowing the fact that what needs to be done. You know that if you do it you can achieve it. So why is that that majority of us, majority of people, they don't really achieve their goals, and this actually leads to not very happy life. So the problem is that when you want to do something and you don't do it, it is mainly because to achieve that particular goal or to achieve a specific thing that you want to do, you have to do few things on a regular and on a consistent basis. And doing those things on a regular basis may not be interesting. So when you try to do something which is not really interesting for a few days or maybe few weeks, and you are probably forcing yourself, then you stop doing it. And after a while, since you stopped doing those things, you again get into the same old habit of not doing them at all. And it is again difficult to pick up those things. And it is a vicious cycle. So, what you need to do, what you can do to get out of this vicious cycle is to force yourself and make sure that you spend some time on a regular basis every day. And for doing that, you need a time slot in your day which is free from distractions. And waking up every day early in the morning, especially I would say 4 a.m., is probably the best time if you want to do something on a regular basis. Wake up early in the morning, maybe 4 o'clock, ideally 4 o'clock. You can try to wake up early, maybe at 5 o'clock, which is not bad. But if you wake up at 4 o'clock, from 4 a.m. till 6 a.m., that period, especially those 2 hours, or I would say from 4 a.m. till 7 a.m., these 3 hours or maybe 2 hours every day, if you do something on a regular basis, you know for sure that you will, of course, use that time for doing something productive. And the more you do it, for example, if you know that you have to study for maybe your entrance exams or maybe you want to learn a new skill set, if you do it in the beginning, it will be hard. I know it will be hard, but if you force yourself to do it on a regular basis by waking up early in the morning when you don't have any distractions, the only thing that you need to do in the morning in those 2 or 3 hours is to just work on your goal, or maybe if you want to do some studies, or maybe you are trying to develop a new product. Do whatever you want to do that is probably you that you know that it will probably lead you to your goal. And when you do it on a regular basis, even doing hard things will actually help you in building a strong habit. And that is the whole idea. You basically want to build a very strong habit of doing something on a regular basis, on a consistent basis. So when you wake up in the morning, imagine 2 to 3 hours. Let us say if you spend 3 hours every day, you automatically get 3 into 7 and 21 hours uninterrupted every day or every week, sorry. And that is a lot of time. And when you start doing something on a regular basis, you will automatically feel the need to do more. So when you wake up in the morning, maybe after 1 month, when you have developed this habit of waking up, you will get into this mode of doing more things. You will probably become more passionate about it. And doing difficult things in the morning is really good, because you will get this motivation and you will get this energetic feeling first thing in the morning. Because when you do something difficult in the morning, rest of the day might seem simple, and you will feel that you have achieved something. You will get this sense of satisfaction. Personally, I have been waking up at 4 a.m. for the past 25 years of my life. And although I have not been doing it perfectly, but majority of my past 25 years, I have been waking up early in the morning. And I have certainly felt and realized that I have achieved a lot. And whenever I am not really waking up early in the morning at 4 a.m., maybe uh, I'm waking up at 5 a.m. or maybe 6 a.m. 6 a.m. is, of course, too late. When you wake up at 6 a.m., you have lost your uninterrupted productive time. So when I look back on those uh, periods where I was not very productive, so I know for sure that during that time, I was not really waking up early in the morning. So this is something that I have felt personally. And even if you search online, if you read the biographies of famous, successful, highly successful people, they were all waking up early in the morning. And this is what I wanted to share in this video, that the importance of waking up at 4 a.m. every day can actually change your life. So I hope this video was useful. Thank you very much.